So it turns out that making fire by drilling wood is not as simple as it seems. Without the right technique, you could wear out your hands and still fail to spark a flame. In those primitive times, hunting was the main way for humans to obtain protein. Usually, a hunting party consisted of 4 or 5 people. Some were responsible for cornering the prey, others for providing cover. But the true assassin of the team was the archer. He had to hit or wound the target before his limited supply of arrows ran out. The rest of the hunters would then rush in to finish off the prey. This efficient strategy was passed down across the land for thousands of years. And that's when the ancient skill of firemaking came in handy. Creating fire by drilling wood. No one knows exactly when this method originated. The most widely told legend attributes it to Shuren, the firemaker, though many cultures have similar tales. Old Wong, whose family had passed down its own version, believed the idea came from watching a woodpecker pecking at trees until smoke appeared, inspiring humans to make fire by friction, no matter which story you believe. The ability to produce fire by hand marked one of the greatest milestones in human civilization. Old Wong took out his firemaking tools, a spindle and a fireboard, both made from a soft mountain wood known as hemp tree. He carved small holes on one side of the board and filled them with flammable wood shavings. This small improvement greatly increased the success rate of firemaking. Holding the spindle between his palms, he spun it rapidly back and forth. Through friction, mechanical energy turned into heat. After thousands of quick rotations, a wisp of smoke began to rise after 30 seconds. Within a minute, tiny sparks appeared and ignited the tinder below. The process had to be done in one breath. Any pause, and all effort would be wasted. To Old Wong, only fire born from nature itself was truly pure, the kind that could roast wild boar to perfection. But in ancient times, fire was more than a cooking tool. It freed humans from eating raw flesh, and through the harsh winters, it became the warmth that helped them survive, like a light in the darkness. It illuminated humanity's future. It melted into a golden jelly, not for some grand heist from a treasury, but simply to carve a tiny dragonfly. The gold dust shaved off by the carving knife was worth months of a worker's salary. Yet the man didn't even blink, for this dragonfly was merely one of countless tiny components in his masterpiece, a creation already worth a fortune. A master woodcarver, after turning to fine metal engraving, still retained his old habits. He never used design blueprints. Instead, he carved a wooden model for reference, studying and refining every detail, as if he were perfecting it for centuries. A true three-dimensional pursuit of excellence. For materials, he used the purest gold, 99.995. He melted it with a 400-degree torch until it gleamed like translucent jelly. The upgraded torch, hydrogen-free, was hot enough to liquefy gold instantly, allowing each part to fuse seamlessly. Yet even this delicate dragonfly was just one small piece of a much grander artwork. The sculpture, called Endless Blossoms and Dancing Butterflies, was composed of thousands of golden components, each flawlessly crafted, an opulent display of splendor and precision.